time when I come to Manapos, you know, I get an immediate happiness because it is so beautiful. It is such a unique park, and it's unfortunate that not many of our locals are visiting this park, and I'm so happy that we have the local media, and you are really privileged to have come here, and I think you can help to spread the word to get our own local people to come and visit. And from what Mr. Ngosi is saying, I think the government has done very well and has done quite a lot. This is a transboundary area, and in some cases, two nations really don't see eye to eye. And when you hear that people are patrolling together from opposite sides of the border, it's very, very, very positive. Our animals are crossing every day and they know no boundaries. So if we don't work together, we don't achieve that objective. So it's highly commendable, and I'm very happy that we just came in as the African Wildlife Foundation very timely to come and assist and set up those platforms for law enforcement organizations from either side of the border to meet frequently and to work together. So it's such a beautiful, highly beautiful park, and still intact. One of the few areas where you get that wilderness and very natural wilderness experience. One of the few parks where you can do walking safaris, of course, which are guided. One of the few parks where you see elephants standing on their hind legs and reaching out to eat the acacia trees. There's a famous elephant here, his name is Boswell. We might be lucky, we might not be lucky to see him, but
There's a natural world heritage site. It is also a Ramsar site, wetland. It is also part of the Men and Biosphere Reserve, and also it is an important bird area under international standards. That's how Manapos is described. This is one of the jewels for Africa, and you have a lot of international clients who would want to come and enjoy the nature here because Manapos is undisturbed. So I will leave you in the safe hands of the senior area manager just to give you a little bit of a brief, and I'm sure he has got an itinerary ready for us, and he would also share with you some of the projects that African Wildlife Foundation is undertaking in partnership with the Zimbabwe Parks and Wildlife Management Authority.
Thank you very much, sir. Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Okay, let me take this opportunity to welcome you all to Manapos National Park. Yeah, Manapos National Park in brief, just to share with you, the word mana is a Shona word which comes from the four, which means four. We have got 4 pools here in Manapos. That's where this name was derived from. These were formed by the Zambezi River flow in the past. That was the channel that it used to follow. And when it changed the channel, these 4 pools were formed. They were permanent pools. There are 4 permanent pools: Chisasiko, Green Pool, Chine Pool, and Long Pool. The longest pool is Long Pool, which is 7 kilometers. But as from 2019, because of global warming, we've seen some changes now. 2 of them are no longer permanent pools. They are losing water each season from 2019. Only Long Pool and Chisasiko are able to hold water throughout the year. This park was designated in 1963. There were some people staying here, but in 1963, that's when it came into effect. Then from there, it's also important to note that we have heard what Mr. Chimaramo have just highlighted, the World Heritage status and so forth. It is also an important bird area. One area that is with the highest population of hippos in Zimbabwe. It is also one of our TFC areas, Transfrontier Conservation Areas. This is Lower Zambezi Manapos Transfrontier Park. Across is Zambia. That's Lower Zambezi National Park across. From that ridge there, going up, that's the Lower Zambezi National Park in Zambia. From there, going upwards, upstream, Zambezi, that's it. We've got the game management areas where we have some communities and some who practice, fishing.
He's referring to the area where we were yesterday, D camp.
The D
The
camp,
rest of that area is a game management area.
game management up to Kariba Demo there. That's where we have this GMO game management areas. And on the same side, we all have protected areas. It's a stretch of protected areas, the 250 kilometers up to Kanyemba. From that side up to Kanyemba, we all have protected areas. So it's one area that is mostly visited by international clients. Locally, we find it's not well known locally, but we've done a lot to try to market it locally, especially starting the period of COVID 2020 and 19 to encourage local market because of the restriction that we had. Is also is paying dividends. We are seeing an increase in local markets now, which is okay, good. Then the other thing is our major activities here. Yes, it's one of the busiest parts in Zimbabwe. The other major challenge that is yes, commercial poaching of elephants. But I'm proud to say we are currently on top of the situation. I think for the past as from 2019 when we last lost some few elephants, up to now we haven't lost any. Last 2019 it was
that's in Manapur.
In Manapur alone. Yeah. Last 2019 we lost 3. Up 2020 up to now nothing. Since then we are trying. This is because of the support that we are getting from our conservation partners like AWF and other players who are involved. So our operations involve land patrols that we do. We also have the river patrols that we do. On the land patrol, we have got a unit that is our what do you call it? Our special unit, reaction unit. Zambezi Valley Anti-Poaching Reaction Unit, which is situated at the second gate there. The second gate that you entered. That's the unit that covers the whole landscape mid Zambezi. It's there to give services whenever there's an incident that needs support from a special unit. They just come. Then on the river there, our special unit is the Sao that you visited yesterday. They cover all this area down to Kanyemba. That's the unit that is also specialized on the river there. We are also happy that the Zambians have also created another one, and we are in the process of trying to work together, see how best we can collaborate. So some of our projects that we do in terms of conservation and community, we are getting support from African Wildlife Foundation. We have cross-border collaboration activities that we are doing, and our relations before with our counterparts, summit counterparts, were not all that good. We're not engaging each other. We're not having time to share challenges and expectations. But because of the intervention at AWF, we are having some quarterly meetings that we are holding here locally with our Zambian counterpart. The job members, we meet this on the agent that is sit or that chair those meetings. Parks offices, like on our side, it's Parks that chairs the meeting. Then that meeting with the job members on the same side, and the Zambians that is sent to that kind of national parks in Zambia, they also chair. But we sit together as two countries just to discuss issues to do with conservation and also other issues. Wildlife crime comes in with a lot of issues. There are so cross-border issues, smuggling and so forth. The smuggling of wildlife products and also other things. So everyone is formed. So all agents of government will be working together. We do some river patrols together. We do some meetings together. We alternate. hosting the meetings. The times we'll be in Zimbabwe, and the other time we go to Zambia, and this has seen our relations improving. You know, it's like in the past, each country was just trying to protect its nationals, whether they are criminals or not. There was no that collaboration. But now you can see that we are actually working together as one, doing some awareness together. Last month we were across there in Zambia. We had a river patrol going upstream. We did some awareness campaigns on the Zambian land, addressing Zambian communities on and on conservation issues. So it's like then the local communities are now understanding better, because they are not seeing these impacts, stopping them from doing illegal activities in the river, but they are also seeing that it's part of Zimbabwe and Zambia together, stopping us from doing these illegal activities. So we find that that's why we are having that good collaboration and the community buy-in from the communities, because that's working on very well.
For these and other stories, visit our website www.263chat.com. Follow us on Twitter @263chat and like our Facebook page 263chat.